They say travel builds character, but they forget to mention it also exposes chaos. You think you're ready. You've triple-checked your boarding pass, zipped up your suitcase with Tetris-like precision, and told yourself, this trip will be different. But all it takes is one spilled shampoo bottle, one pair of muddy shoes, and you're that person on the floor of the airport terminal, frantically digging through your clothes, praying your favorite white tea wasn't the victim. But let me take you back to the exact moment everything changed for me. It was Barcelona. Early spring. I was on a whirlwind Euro trip, the kind you fantasize about when you're stuck in the monotony of a 9-to-5. I'd planned to live out of one carry-on for 2 weeks. Minimalism, I thought. Freedom, adventure. But by day 3, my suitcase had turned into a war zone. My cologne had leaked through the zipper pouch and soaked into a pair of socks. My once crisp button-downs were now wrinkled rags, and my sneakers, caked with street grime, hugging my toiletries like old friends. I was kneeling in the corner of a hostel bathroom, trying to wipe down my shoes with a half-wet tissue, when a Japanese tourist walked in. Mid-40s, travel-worn but composed, with a backpack that looked like it had seen 1,000 sunsets. He watched me struggle for a second and chuckled. Then, without a word, he unzipped a side pouch, pulled out a clear plastic hotel shower cap, and handed it to me. "For your shoes," he said, and walked out. I stared at it. A flimsy ring of elastic, the kind of thing you find in a hotel bathroom and immediately throw away. I didn't get it, but I tried it anyway. I slipped the soles of my shoes inside and instantly, it clicked. The elastic hugged them snug, the dirty bottoms were sealed away, and just like that, the disaster zone inside my bag became orderly again. That single moment rewired my entire philosophy about packing. Because what I had dismissed as trash, a crinkly piece of plastic, had just saved my trip. Shower caps, yes. Those cheap, barely there accessories we usually ignore? They're packing gold, why? Let's break it down. Shoes are the dirtiest item in your luggage. They carry everything: mud, oil, dust, street filth, bacteria, and sometimes even worse. And yet, we toss them in our bags alongside fresh underwear, white tees, and charging cables like nothing's wrong. But that's just bad logistics. You wouldn't rub the soles of your boots on your toothbrush, right? But people unknowingly do something eerily similar every time they pack without thinking. The beauty of the shower cap is in its simplicity. It's light as air, folds flat, and when you slip it over the soles of your shoes, it creates an instant barrier. No mess, no cross-contamination, just clean, organized gear. But here's where it gets even better. They're not just for shoes. Over time, I discovered the shower cap had many identities. A barrier for leaky toiletries, a makeshift laundry pouch for wet socks and underwear, a camera lens protector in dusty areas, a waterproof wrap for my electric razor, a quick cover for food leftovers in Airbnb fridges, even a way to keep my drink from collecting bugs while camping. I once used one to wrap a broken umbrella handle so the jagged end wouldn't tear my bag lining. In Chiang Mai, Thailand, during the rainy season, I used shower caps to wrap my sandals before putting them back in my backpack. In Santorini, Greece, I used them to separate sweaty clothes from clean ones when I had no laundry access for 4 days. And in New York City, after running across a subway platform in the summer heat, I wrapped my shoes in a cap and thanked the universe I didn't ruin everything else in my bag. People stared. But then they asked, and slowly, the legend of the shower cap grew. On time, on a layover in Seoul, I met a flight attendant at a cafe. Polished, graceful, with a bag so perfectly organized it could have been in a commercial. We started chatting. She opened her luggage, and there they were. 6 pairs of shoes, all wrapped, all clean. "Shower caps," she said with a wink, "secret of the skies." Turns out many airline crews use them. It's not just a hack, it's protocol. Because cleanliness, speed, and space efficiency matter when you live in a suitcase. Let's talk about odor. Shoes don't just carry grime, they carry scent. If you are a day of walking in humid Tokyo streets, or hiking the misty cliffs of Cinque Terre, or dancing at a wedding in Bali, your shoes begin to tell a story. And sometimes that story stinks. That odor slowly seeps into your bag, into your clothes, into the very fabric of your vacation. But when your shoes are sealed inside a cap, you contain the problem. Add a tea bag or a dryer sheet inside the cap and boom, odor neutralized. A small act of control in a world where travel often makes us feel powerless. And here's the kicker. You can find packs of shower caps online for $1.00. Or just grab the free ones at every hotel you stay in. They weigh almost nothing, they don't wrinkle, they fold flat. You can carry 10 and not even notice. Now think about this. We spend so much time scrolling for the next big life-changing gadget. Digital scales, compression cubes, $200.00 smart suitcases. But sometimes it's the humble, nearly invisible tools that change everything. That shower cap? It isn't just plastic. It's peace of mind. It's the difference between clean and chaos, between showing up wrinkled and showing up ready. And if you're someone who dreams of traveling light, living smart, and still keeping your essentials intact, this tiny hack might just become your most trusted travel companion. A few months ago, I flew to Istanbul with only a backpack. Minimalist challenge, no checked baggage, 15 days, I needed to be precise. Shower caps kept my shoes from soiling my folded clothes, they separated snacks from charging cables. They even helped me cover a hotel coffee mug when I couldn't finish my tea and didn't want flies swimming in it. They saved space, they saved time, they saved me. And here's the poetic part. Every time I unwrap my shoes at a new destination, I think about that Japanese traveler in Barcelona. The guy who saw me struggling, who didn't lecture, didn't boast, just handed me a shower cap and quietly upgraded my entire travel game. That's what the best hacks do. They don't shout, they whisper. And if you're still listening, you're one of us, a thinker, a problem solver, a traveler who knows that details matter. So next time you're in a hotel bathroom and you spot that lonely shower cap sitting in a plastic wrapper, don't leave it behind, pocket it. Because it's not trash, it's treasure, and it just might save your next trip. And if you found value in this, do me a favor, hit that follow, tap subscribe. We've got a whole world of hidden travel hacks to uncover, one brilliant trick at a time. Stick around, because the next one, it might just blow your suitcase open.